All right, good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Bitcoin is crashing, so we're going to try to catch the bottom again live on stream. So, hope you guys are enjoying your day. Um, Hopefully, we can make some money in this drop, find the bottom, catch it for us, and go up from there. Let me get all my notifications sitting out. Bitcoin. Let's see. Let me get all my notifications sent out, and we'll get started like we always do. So as soon as we're done, we will make it happen, y'all. If you're in the chat, go ahead and give me a holler. Make sure to go ahead and like the video, of course, like always. Bitcoin drop-in stream, that works. Get this. Should have been more prepared. So I was dropping, so I wanted to get on here live with you guys so I can help you guys out. Hopefully try to catch the bottom or something close to it. That is the goal. So I want to make sure you guys are taken care of. That's the main thing. So and awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this off and we will dive right into it. All right, there I am. Welcome, 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 guys. Let's go ahead and get started on this. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Actually, I do want this open. Discord, let's keep that open as well so I can keep on top of things. And there's the chart. Okay, so the reason why I think it's going to crash is because we have a lot of bearish pressure in the market. And the low time frame looks really, really bad. However, I mean, a high time frame still looks totally fine, guys. So don't get too concerned by any means. I just want to make sure that we're watching this, we're monitoring it, and in case it does go really south, at least we're here and we're able to see what's going on, basically. Oh, there's CB, there's Ivan. Hi, guys. Awesome, awesome. Those are my guys that are more consistent than an early day or early week dump for Bitcoin and a late week recovery. That is how consistent they are. All right, so the first thing I'm looking at, we obviously have this sweep right here. We have this sweep right here. I think both are very likely. The first one's already happened, so we have taken this low. That's really good so far. I do love seeing lows getting swept like this. That's really, really good. Let's go to the very low time frame, 5-minute chart. So as you guys know, whenever I'm doing a crashing stream or any sort of like a major pump, major dump stream, I like to not focus on the entirety of the market. I like to focus and trying to like give you guys an idea of what's happening like moment to moment. If you follow me a lot, you know what my high time frame bias is. But obviously when we have movement that is getting violent, I want to make sure I'm on top of this. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, this one's already been swept. I would like to see this swept as well. We're really, really close, so that'd be great. Now, my main area that I'm looking at for a major bounce is going to be right here. Okay, this 4-hour breaker, if you dive in here, you can really see it. This 4-hour breaker is something I really think should hold up pretty nicely. So yeah, that's what I really want to see. Furthermore, it would coincide pretty well with this. And we sort of have a bit, not much, but we do have a bit of a falling wedge set up here. Not very pronounced yet, but these are definitely constricting, and we do have lower highs and lower lows, but they are coming to an apex. Now, the apex, as you guys see, is way the hell down here, but either way, I think this falling wedge does look pretty decent, honestly. So there's a lot of reasons to be bullish on Bitcoin. Make this very, very clear. But in the short term, we're trying to see what's going on. So I think this 4-hour block is my primary area that I expect to be held. We have this line. We have this line. Right in here, I think, is my golden spot. Right here. For February 2020 was interesting. Which one, CB? I'm really curious now. I can't remember which one that was. Let's go find it real quick. You said a retweet you sent last night from February 2020. This right here? Oh, February 21. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. And we'll talk about that in a second, guys. So, yeah, like I think this is our area, guys. I really do believe that this is our primary area. I do want to see this happen. And I think I'm actually going to post this on Discord or on Twitter and Discord as my primary area that I do think will be held up. Let's turn off my magnet. Yeah, this right here is my area I really, really, really want to hear. I want to watch as my primary spot for the bounce. I think this is my spot for the bounce. I'm going to post on Twitter real quick just so that we get this stuff going. So, golden area for the major bounce, BTC, Bitcoin, and there it is, BTC. There it is. Yep, that's the area I really, really, really want to see hold up. I think this makes a lot of sense, guys. So let's also go post it on here. Do the exact same thing. Bitcoin, where is it at? BTC. Perfect area for the major bounce. And like, make this very clear. I think this is the opportunity. This is the spot for the bounce. Okay, this should be the one that sends up to the upside. I'm pretty damn confident in it. Make that very clear. So let's talk about why. So if you've been on this channel for a while, you know that I'm absolutely high time frame bullish. Let me rephrase that. I'm not going to say a high time frame, but I'm absolutely medium time frame. In the next, I would say 2 to 3 months, like I'm super confident we will be higher than our current price action. Like super confident in this. I think that there are way too many signs that we are bullish in this consolidation. There's way too many signs in here for me to ignore that we are bullish in this consolidation. Yeah, this is a perfect spot. I'm really, really confident. So we have the 4-hour breaker right here, sweep with these two lows. This trend line right here, everything is lining up perfectly for this area. Now, if we lose this area, yeah, like we might have to really think about some lower targets. But until we lose this major area, I'm happy as hell. Honestly, guys, I think this is a prime golden opportunity if we even get it. Make that very, very clear, okay? Yeah, if we even get this, honestly, like it's a really, really good spot. So these sweeps would be really healthy. That one has already been swept, and we have had a pretty decent reaction off of it so far. It's still very early though, guys. So let's not get our hopes up too high. The volume profile on this buyback is not as impressive as it should be for a major retracement. So until we get some volume, I have zero confidence right now that this is going to be the bounce right here. However, once we sweep this one, then I'm looking for the buyback and the major bounce. So, and remember, guys, I'm the one who no shit called this major one right here. I called this one to the damn T exactly where it was going to bounce at. So I'm very confident in this area right here, okay? And let's talk about the reasons. Once again, I know we have people just joining the chat. I want to make sure you guys are up to speed. We have this falling wedge that's being established at these areas right here. Spin a little bit. There we go. Okay. This falling wedge is starting to establish. We have one trend line down here, one trend line up here. It's converging into a central apex area. So this right here should act as a good support level. Furthermore, we have these two sweeps. These two sweeps are really, really good, right? I like sweeps. They're really, really nice. Furthermore, this is a 4-hour breaker. If you go to the 4-hour chart, you can see it really clearly. This 4-hour breaker, I think, should act as a lot of support as well. So This entire area right here, I think, is absolutely perfect. Let's try to gather some additional confluence on it because I don't really know what other confluence we have yet, but let's go ahead and dive in. I have an idea. Where is the 50 moving average? I know it's getting close. I'm going to go and dive in here and see exactly where it's at right now. 50. Oh my gosh, it's right here. Guys, holy shit. Guys, this is the spot. Look at this. The 50 moving average is right here. Guys, I'm telling you, this is the spot. Like, it has to be. I was confident, and I knew that 50 was getting near, but that's like, it falls right inside of our major buy zone. Holy crap. See that? It falls right dead center. Okay. I knew it was getting close. That's a really, really good spot right there. So the 50, just to give you an idea how significant this is. Look how often it falls down beneath it, okay? Very rarely. Okay, very rarely. Okay? Like no, this is perfect. The interaction on this level is extremely intense, and I really, really, really do like this moving average on the weekly. So yeah, I think this is the level right here. This entire golden pocket. Are you talking about, is there a golden retracement as well? Let's see. Let's see. Is there a golden retracement here? Let's check it out real quick. Yes. What? Guys, it's also the golden retracement level. Are you kidding me? Yeah, from that low to the top down here, 0.618 is right here at 31.5 to 31.7. Holy shit. Y'all, I'm dead serious. This is like the buy opportunity of the century right here. Yeah, this is the area. Like, I am... Wow. The amount of confluence in this one spot is astronomical. Like, this is the bottom. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Yeah, like, make this very clear. If this does not hold, all we're screwed. We're absolutely screwed. I'm 100% sure of that. This has to hold. This is the spot. Wow. You have got to be kidding me, guys. All right, yeah. So this is the area. Like, I'm very confident right now. This is the area where we're gonna have our major bounce from. Like, I was like sort of like memeing a little bit on like it should be, but no, this is the spot. Like, I'm very confident right now that this is the spot. And I'm gonna draw it out here, a fresh chart. So you guys are tracking all this, all right? I'm gonna try to really make this ready for you guys on this chart. Okay, so the golden pocket is the 0.618 to the 6.5. Okay, the 0.618 to the 6.5, and that is the retracement in percent. So it's a 61.8% retracement to the 0.65 retracement. This is called the golden pocket. Okay, 31,000 to 35.45. Now, if you zoom into the 4-hour, we can see how we also have this major support level right here, and we can expand that out to the right, and you can see where that lines up with, right? So right there. Now, furthermore, we also have this trend line from here to here, which lines up at our same area. Good? Okay, that looks awesome. Now, go ahead and put the 50, the weekly 50 on here. Where does it line up? Same freaking area. Okay. Absolutely beautiful. And what was the other reason? We have that. Oh, and of course, go to the 4-hour. When you have this horizontal ray that's already been swept once, however, the bottom one is getting swept right here, right into our major area. Guys, this is huge. Like, This is the bottom. I'm gonna post on Twitter actually. Okay. Yeah, this is huge. Yeah, this is the area, guys. Like I'm that confident. Wow. This is nuts, guys. Okay, yeah. All right, so I'm really, really happy. I'm really confident that we're gonna have our major retracement right in this area. Like this just makes way too much sense to me for it not to happen. So if it doesn't happen, we have some serious issues with the market. Okay, make that very clear. Oh man. Holy shit. So 50 moving average. So yeah. Gorgeous, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, we're just sort of just waiting right now. I really do want to see it get there. Now, with all of those reasonings as to why like this is such a strong area, it's very possible that we're being front ran right now to where they don't even let the price drop down here. But I really, really, really do want to see this area hold. There's a ton of confluence. I'm trying to... Let's do this. Okay, that works. 0.618. Yeah, this is gorgeous, guys. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. This is the area I'm looking for a major, massive retracement. Holy hell. Yeah, so how are y'all doing today? Are y'all holding up pretty well? Like this shouldn't be too much of a surprise realistically, but overall like yeah, like I'm really happy with the current state of the market. I think that this is basically what I'd be expecting. Ooh, Algo's doing really well. This is basically what I'd be expecting for the last little drop. And then after this last little drop, I think we're going to have our major bounce, okay? Like I cannot stress this enough. The freaking bounce right here. One's doing good. Okay, good. That's one of the ones I called last night. EOS decided to take a shit last night, but that's okay. We're going to be all right, EOS. We did just sweep this low. That's nice and healthy. We did sweep the low right where we need to be for our invalidation. Let's see. This major breaker right now is holding us up. We got 4 hours to hit our level and bounce. I really want to see that happen, guys. That's what I really want to see. Let's go to the BTC pairing on EOS. I want to see how it looks. That's a nasty rejection. Yeah. Ew. Horrible, nasty rejection. All right, so good news is that we have the 4 hour 200 right here. That's the good news. Bad news is a lot of other stuff going on here. So this doesn't look that good overall. I'm not happy with this. Let's see if I can find any bullishness here. Okay, so this daily breaker is going to act as a strong support if we get to it, which we very well might at this point. Let's go back to the BTC, see how we're doing. Oh, we're dropping. Awesome. I'm excited. This is about to get nasty, and I'm so happy because this is our area. I'm numbered to it at this point. Pain in my buy area. We'll see what gets filled. Yeah, guys, like I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Like I cannot stress this enough how incredibly powerful this level is. The last time that I had a buy area that was so easily defined by so many different reasons. And okay, I don't want to scare you guys, okay, but I'm going to explain this something. There was another time where I had such a very clear buy area that was just so obvious that I was like, this is the buy zone. This is where it's going to happen. no doubt in my mind was, I'll take off the log chart. My area, 100%, was going to get filled, was right here. This is it. This is my area. I was 100% sure this was going to be the spot. This is going to be the area that gets filled and bounces up. Okay? I know that's like, holy shit. But whenever my buy zone got invalidated, what happened? Utter collapse because it was that major of an area. If you go over here, you extend this out, you can see what I'm talking about. Let's go and fix this real quick. Okay, there we go. We have that established. We had this major 4-hour breaker established. On the lower time frame, we had this. Gotta find it real quick. On this lower time frame, we had this falling wedge being made. Okay, we had this falling wedge being made. We had the 4-hour 200 all right here. Okay, with all of those things going on, I was like, oh my gosh, guys, this area right here is absolutely perfect for a retracement. Absolutely. Oh, not only that, we also had, it isn't apparent here, but on other charts, sorry, with me for a sec. There you go. And on other charts, we had things like this where it was no shit a double top. So this was a double top right here. You see that? So we had all of these reasons as to why this was going to be the top. And I was super confident about it. Okay? And obviously it didn't happen. Is it up here? I think it is. Yeah, so this was also printing a double top. Where the hell is it? I just made the damn thing. Is this it? Maybe not. Where's my my level at? I just made the damn thing. Which one was it? Sorry, I have so many damn Bitcoin charts that I'm like I got to keep looking around for them because I keep using them and reusing them, everything else. Where the hell is it? Is this it? No. This one maybe? There it is. Okay, awesome. So, yeah. And then you had this right here, which printed as a double top. And so I was super confident. I was like, man, anywhere in this area looks absolutely gorgeous. We have all these different reasons as to why. And I was like, man, it's got to be right in here. And we just collapsed right on through. And when we broke down from this level right here, I was like, oh, this ain't good. And obviously it wasn't. Okay. And that was like the major sign in the market that all hope is lost. So over here, I think it's a very similar situation. I think that we have so many signs all pointing to this spot being the location that I'm really, really, really happy. And I think that if we do lose this level, I think that it's going to get really nasty. And yeah, like if we do get this level, or if we do lose this level, I honestly do think that I'll probably go pull my my cold wallet and start putting some of my coins on the exchanges. Okay, like I'm actually at that point. I'm that confident this is gonna hold, and if it doesn't, I legitimately think that this is it. Honestly. All right, so let's see. On Bitcoin 4-hour, we're hitting 14. 34 level. Yeah. Yeah, guys. I'm really, really confident in this right now. I really am. I haven't been this confident in a level since then, honestly. I honestly think that's legit. So yeah, right in here. Yeah, this entire zone is my buy area. This is my buy area, guys. All right, like I cannot stress this enough. Anywhere into here, I think that's where we're going to get our major bounce. And if we don't, I'm going to legitimately be concerned, okay? However, I have zero concern right now. None. Zero. I'm totally confident, completely okay right now. But I really want to see this level hold. That'd be very bad if it doesn't. So like I was saying, guys, we have this trend line. Okay. We have the trend line. We have this major 4-hour breaker. We have a sweep of this low. We have a Fibonacci retracement to the golden pocket region. We have a 50-week moving average, all in this area. Okay. Yeah, the weekly moving average. See where it coincides with. Right here. Okay, guys. Like, this is like the freaking area I want to see hold. Man, I really want to see it hold. This would be so incredibly important for it to hold at this level. Oh, man. I'm so excited right now, guys. Like, I really think this is like the spot. It's just so clear right now. It really is. I just don't know if we're even going to drop that far at this point. I think we are, because of like this movement right now isn't, this looks like a flag. It doesn't look like we're having much reaction to the upside, and the volume profile is not there. So I think one more drop into our major buy zone, and that's going to be the end. So yeah, and I've went over many times as to why I'm so bullish on Bitcoin. So if you have not watched those videos, guys, you really need to watch those videos. Okay, they're very important to understand why I am so bullish here, and make it very clear. I am super bullish, and unless we lose this major level here with conviction, I'm going to remain super bullish on Bitcoin. Okay, make that very clear. Yes, absolutely, it's still valid. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, even if you go to the Wyckoff schematic number 2 or number 1, Wyckoff schematic number 1. Look at this. Okay, look at what it looks like. Oh, whatever, it'll work. Okay, you guys see this spring test, and then another test, but not that much higher than the original test, right? So let's go over here. Let's look at this. Spring test, another one again, right there. You see it? Spring test, right there. This one should be the one that pops it to the upside, which is what I'm projecting. So yes, the Wyckoff is completely fine. I don't have any issue with the Wyckoff right now. I think that looks totally fine. I think that all of our biases are still in check. We have not had a lower low with lower RSI, so our bullish divergences are still good. The funding rates are still negative, I'm assuming. Let's go and check them out. Let's make sure that they are still negative, which I'm assuming so. I mean, we just keep dropping, so I would imagine we're... Oh, yeah, look at that, guys. We are super negative right now. Yes, we are perpetually negative, which is awesome. This is what we want to see, okay? Negative funding rates mean that there are more shorters than people that are long, okay? And when there are a lot of people who are short, that means there's a lot of potential fuel for an upside expansion, and that's what I want to see. Look, we have like no one, very few longs right now. This is gorgeous. Look at the shorts. They just keep piling up right now. The shorts keep piling up. Longs static, shorts piling up. This is perfect. This is what we want to see. DXY jumped out a little bit. I'm not really too happy about that. Whatever. I do not want to see DXY make an uptrend like this. This is not good, and this is probably why we are getting some sort of a reaction right now off Bitcoin. I don't like this. But all the rest of our indicators are still absolutely legitimate. All right, what was your question? Yeah, if it bottom of my buy zone, absolutely. The Wyckoff schematic, look at this, okay? All it says, it has to be a higher low than what we had there at the test, right? So if you go over to the Bitcoin chart, you can see this, right? Go to the 4-hour. Okay, this is the spring. This is the test. This is another higher low. Do you see that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it's still legitimate. Okay, totally fine. Nothing wrong at all with it. This is what I'm expecting. This looks perfect, guys. I'm really happy about this. I just don't know if we're going to drop far enough to even activate our area, because this is such a beautiful buy zone. I don't know if we're going to get it. Let me update this. There, I know where the bottom is. Yes, I do. I'm super, super confident right now. I really am, guys. Like this is awesome. I'm really, really happy about this. And like I showed you guys yesterday, if you were on the stream, like no shit, I called this one right here. Okay, I called the bottom to the T on exactly where the bottom was gonna be for here. Okay, I called it and it did it exactly what I was expecting. Okay, I'm telling you guys, I am this confident right now where I am right now. I am just as confident in this one as I am right here. I'm probably even more confident in this one than I was here. Maybe. I don't know yet. The point is, though, I am confident. Make that very clear. There are both really good setups. All right, so we had our 4-hour candle. Okay, 4-hour candle closed 3 minutes ago. The 4-hour candle actually swept and closed above this level. That's actually bullish. So I don't know if we're going to get a massive drop. Ooh, I think we're getting it actually. We are getting the drop. Yes! Go into our buy zone. Beautiful. Drop, drop, drop. Let's do this. Come on, guys. This is what I want to see. I want to see it to drop into our buy zone, then react very positively. I want to see this swept, okay? We really, really, really want to see this level swept. 32,077. I want this swept on this chart. This is Binance, so it's a high liquidity one, okay? Most alts stay parallel to BTC. In this drop, not the usual 2x. Yeah, alts are showing a lot of strength right now, guys. They really are. And that's something I want to see as well. However, one mass flush is not a bad thing. Let's go to the BTC pairing real quick. How are we doing? Yeah, they're holding up really well. EOS is dropping like a freaking rock. Ugh, gross. How's XRP doing? XRP is doing great right now. Look at that. We're basically matching what BTC's doing. That's awesome. So XRP and HBAR are my number 1 and 2 holdings. EOS is my 3rd, and EOS is not having a good day right now. However, I do think that once we're done with this, all the alts are going to take off. Like HBAR, look at that, 8% up. Come on. I want to see more of a drop, guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm not buying here. I'm already, oh, damn. I'm not buying here. I'm already as exposed to the market as I want to be. So I'm fine no matter what. I'm going to get rid of the funding, but you guys can see we are still in negative funding, okay? We are still in negative funding. That means when this increase happens, it will be violent, okay? Just that's what this means. When this increase happens, it will be violent. That's what we're expecting, okay? So far, what we're looking at right now on the 15-minute chart, we do have a bullish divergence already forming, okay? That is let's get rid of this, extend it, get rid of that. Okay, we have a lower low in price, and we have a higher low in RSI. You guys see that, right? That means there's already bullishness despite there being a lower price action. So this might be all we get. Now, the big thing I'm looking for right now is volume, and right now we really don't have the volume I'm expecting. But yeah, you do see how we do have a bullish divergence already forming. I think it's early. I think it's going to keep dropping, but it's really good to see there is a lot of contention with this level. I do like seeing this. Now, obviously, if you are new to this channel, I want you guys to go and like and subscribe, all that good stuff, because, you know, that helps me out with the algorithm, and I want other people to see this technical analysis because I'm really, really, really confident in this, guys. So let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to show you guys again why I'm so bullish at this point, because I am. Like, this is the spot. Which chart was it? Yes, this one. Okay. Reason why. 4-hour breaker. You guys see that? 4-hour breaker. Very strong. We have this sweep of the low, which we haven't got yet. Okay, I want to see this sweep and a recovery. That's what I want to see for price action. We have this trend line that's creating another low. And we also have this trend line, which is actually creating a, what is it called? A descending, or not a descending, a falling wedge for us. You guys see that? Falling wedge being established. So falling wedges are a bullish pattern. Awesome, right? I want to see this hold, and I want to see this falling wedge trend line, act actually play out. Furthermore, we have this. This is our Fibonacci retracement, right? Fibonacci from the very lows of this entire structure to the highs since that bounce. So from 28,000 to 36,000, the retracement drops us right into here, our golden pocket region, which lines up exactly with our trend line. That's what I want to see. I want to see the golden pocket tapped and a bounce from there. Now, the last reason I'm so bullish this level is because we have the 50 weekly moving average coming right into this point. We have not had an interaction with the 50 moving average since here. That was the last time we had it, and you can see the strong reaction we got whenever we got to that level. Okay, all of these things combine to be one hell of a lot of confluence, and why I think that we are going to bounce from this level. Volume isn't here yet, guys. I know it's starting to pop up, but we don't have the volume I'm looking for. And that's what we're really hoping to get. Is it possible this was the only sweep we're going to get? Yes. Okay, make that very clear. This is possible. And I'm so damn bullish on Bitcoin right now. It very well may be all we're going to get. Oh, come on, guys. This looks so good. Okay, we do have a bullish divergence. We are starting to pop to the upside a little bit. Not much, but some. Let's go ahead and show this very clearly. I know on the low time frame, and I understand this, guys. I know you're trading 5-minute charts, okay? This is a crash, right? A crash or a drop, and so when you are having high price action, you can go to the low time frames and monitor this stuff and play it. There's nothing wrong with that. The volume profile, all the RSI, the divergences, and all that are still absolutely still legitimate, okay? So don't stress. Anything else on here? All right, nothing yet. Trader, this guy's hilarious, man. Trader SD, he's a hell of a trader. Make that very clear, all right? Still bullish on Raven. Bart, I'm telling you right now, man, Raven is going to follow Bitcoin. Once Bitcoin stabilizes and we break out of this area, all of our alts are going to explode. Okay, I did a video yesterday of top alts that you want in your portfolio, and Raven was one of the 5 coins that I listed on that. Okay, Raven, I'm still bullish on. Okay, there are some warning signs about Raven that I want to make sure are good. However, as long as we hold this level right here, we are totally good on Raven. Okay, I have quite a bit of Raven. I'm very confident that we are going to get a good bounce off here. So yeah, don't go anywhere. We want to see this area hold, guys. I cannot stress this enough. Yeah, Raven still looks totally fine. We are inside of our major level right now on the BTC pair. Let's go to it real quick. Where's it at? Raven's holding up really well today, actually. Yeah, Raven's holding up really well. You guys see, like, it's still flagging out. We still have this major level right here, which is a 3-day, I believe. Yep, this 3-day level still holding this level up, guys. Like, this is perfect. That's what we want to see. So once Bitcoin explodes up, Raven will also explode. Don't stress. I promise you guys. Just be careful. Just be careful, but be patient on this stuff. I know we're really spoiled over, like, getting incredible gains very quickly, but you have to be patient. Let's go to the log chart on this. I believe that's what it is. 4-hour log chart. Yeah, we're starting to retest this major level in here, but you guys can see it's fine. This is a fine chart. I don't have any issue with it right now. This is a monthly level, I believe. No, it's a weekly. Yes, this weekly level is still holding up. No problem at all, okay? Raven looks fine. All right, back to Bitcoin. This is the man of the hour right here. Because everything is going to follow Bitcoin at this point, guys. All eyes need to be on Bitcoin. Bitcoin and Ethereum. I will also say Ethereum because Ethereum looks like crap right now, but it will react once Bitcoin finds its strength. Okay, so yeah, I think we do have another drop coming in. I do think it's going to drop another time down to our buy zone. That'd be amazing. Not guaranteed, but we're really close. Oh man, there's no volume still, guys. All right, so something else to take note of. This is very important. You guys need to understand. Volume is an incredibly powerful tool that is underutilized, okay? You need to have volume on these dumps for them to have any real substance. You guys see, this volume is low. This is still a low volume dump. This stuff is designed to push the price down without much interactions actually happening, okay? So, yeah, like this still looks, there's not an increase in volume like you would expect for this major dip, major drop. Yeah, I'm totally okay with this. I think if we get the bounce I'm expecting, we're going to get some serious volume on this. I mean, it's very possible. When you go to the super low time frame, it gets a little rough on that to really be able to tell. So like if you really want to micro this, I'm telling you, like this seems ridiculous, but this right here, okay? This is going to be a breaker, right? Drop in price, breaker, continuation down. These breakers still do play out on the low time frame, okay? So this right here is your main level. So far, we have not gotten a 5-minute close above here. So because of that, this is still acting as a resistance. If it's still acting as a resistance, that means the only direction it can go is down. So right now, this is still acting as resistance, and I do expect more drop on the downside, all right? We have swept this low. That's awesome. But I do think we have at least one more low to drop through before we do end this. Come on, guys. I'm telling you guys, I really do want one more drop. I think it'd be super healthy if we had this entire thing retraced. This sweep would be really healthy. And I also think that's what the whales who want to get their bids filled, they want to have this sweep happen. So everyone dumps their coins right into their bids, which are sitting right here to accelerate this shit to the upside. You want these whales to get filled so they can just completely dominate. 9 seconds. We're going to close above here? No. 3, 2, 1. Okay, perfect. All right, we close beneath it. It's still weakness. This is still resistance. Come on, drop. I want to see it drop some more. How's Ethereum doing? Let's check it out real quick. Ethereum price action isn't as clear as Bitcoin. I like this area right here. Yeah, I like this area a lot. This coincides pretty well, I think. Yeah, I think this is my area for Ethereum. You guys see this right here, right? You have this level right. You have this 4-hour breaker, came up here, test from the upside, come down, test from the downside, broke through. Okay, so I think that this level is still going to act as a major support level, or yeah, it should act as a major support level because it was retested and broken through again. So this area should act as a major support. This right here will be the sign that this bear market right here, this crash is over. If we get above this right here, I'll be pretty damn confident the crash is over. With a 4-hour close, make that very clear. I absolutely expect this whole thing to be resolved by the end of the day. I think that's probably a safe thing to say. Uh-oh. Maybe it's over, guys. Maybe. I mean, it's possible. Bullish divergence is here. Like, it's possible. We don't have the volume yet. So I think what's going to happen here is this may just prolong it some more because I do think that we are going to need to get that. I think it may come up here, tap this breaker, come down here, and then drop down here, tap it. A major V-shaped reversal, right? and then just continue on up. That's my thoughts for the price action. All right, come up here, fail, come down here, drop, and then continue back up. That's what, guys. Like, obviously, I don't have the information you need to make this sort of assessment, but this is my thought process on what's going to happen in the on this drop. I think it's going to fail, then continue back down. Now, I would not be selling anywhere in here. Make that very clear. This is not the area to sell. But if you want to try to buy, I would be laddering buys all up and down here. Anywhere in here, I'd be laddering buys. That's what I would be doing personally, okay? Now, I don't have extra fiat to throw in this, unfortunately. The timing of this market dropping right now is really bad for me. Yeah, overall, this is where I'd be buying right here. So I'm already exposed enough to crypto. I don't want to put anything else into it. Make that very clear. But, like, I like this area a lot, guys. So I know we got some more people on here, so let's go ahead and go over my bias as to why I'm saying what I'm saying, okay? I'm very confident the bottom is going to be right here, and the reasoning as to why is a few different things. Number one, let's go to the 4-hour, okay? 4-hour chart. This 4-hour breaker is really, really, really juicy, okay? This very, very juicy. So that right here is a good area. Number two, from here to here, draw it out. That's a good trend line, okay? This right here was the original, was the low. We've already swept one of them. We swept this low already. However, we have not swept this one. I want to see this low swept, which will again get us right into our buy zone. Awesome. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is right here. This is a Fibonacci retracement. Okay, Fibonacci retracement. From here to here, retrace it. 0.618 to 0.65 retracement gets us right into our buy zone. That's the golden pocket region. Very, very, very bullish area, okay? That's where you want to try to get any bids in when you have the opportunity to, okay? Now, next off, what we got is our weekly 50 moving average. Weekly 50 moving average is also in this area. All of these signs point to this being the bottom, guys, okay? Like, this is a super, super, super awesome, incredible area to try to get some bids in, all right? If it does not, if this area right here does not hold, we have problems. Like, straight up, I'm telling you guys right now, we will have some serious problems, because all of those reasons as to why it should hold the price up would now become reasons as to why it's going to hold the price down on a bearish retest. So I really want to see this level hold. It's extremely important, guys. I cannot stress it enough. All right. So it looks like we've now rejected for the most part, and now we're starting to go back down, which is, again, what I want to see. I want my bias is that we drop in this level. And all this is right here is to signify the bullish divergence, which we've already seen that. I'm going to get rid of it. And I'm on the low time frame because on these crashes like this, you want to be on the low time frame so you can try to get a precision entry into your bids. And although I'm not bidding myself, I'm trying to help you guys get those good entries. Okay, so yeah, we're now back below that breaker. This looks like a pretty good bull trap right here. So now we should continue back down into our area. That's my hope on this one. If you guys have questions, I'm willing to answer them right now, guys. If I went too fast, if you don't understand why I'm so bullish in this area, feel free to ask, okay? Also, if you have not watched my video, 8 reasons why I'm bullish on Bitcoin, that is a must watch to understand why I am so bullish right now, okay? That is an absolute must watch. It goes into, in detail, all the reasons as to why I think that we are at the bottom of this, at the bottom, okay? And I went back through and I verified, and all those reasons are still accurate. Why are you confident that finishes tonight? Well, watch the eight reasons video. It goes over why I'm confident the bottom is damn near close, and some of my reasons as to why I am bullish will become invalidated pretty soon if this does not hold, okay? That's number one. That's the big reason, okay? Like this right here is a big reason. We have the test, the spring, and the retest. If it goes much lower than this, guys, this was not a solid retest, number one, okay? I really want to see a bullish reaction off here. So that's number one. We also have this major range. The longer that we consolidate underneath this area will give us less strength in the market, and then we're going to create some sort of a descending triangle and bust to the downside. We have a lot of bullish reaction, or a lot of bullish divergences all over the place right now. However, if it drops too far on too high of RSI, we will be invalidating those bullish divergences. Steven, I'm not going to lie, man. If it drops below this level, that would be very concerning. I'm not going to lie. It'd be very concerning. Now, where would it drop to? There's a lot of speculation, okay? I don't necessarily think that the entire market will just utterly collapse to the depths of hell. I don't think that's going to happen. There are legitimate cases as to why that would happen if we lost these levels. Make that clear. However, in general, I do not believe that. One of the major areas I'd be looking to buy, if you go to the technical chart and go to the total 2, okay? A little bit hard to understand this chart, but what this is the total market cap of the entire market. So you can see right now there's $1.311 trillion in the market, right? Well, if you go to the weekly chart, you can see this very obvious breaker right here, right? And you also have this 50 weekly moving average right here. Anywhere in here or right here would be a really good opportunity. Now, furthermore, there's also this very important thing on this market, right? Let's fix it up real quick. Golden pocket, like we're talking about right now. There's a golden pocket on the total market cap for the entire movement right here at that 2-week breaker. This area right here between 972 billion and at around 1 trillion would be the golden opportunity to buy crypto as a whole. So if we drop, this is the area where I would expect it to recover from. This would probably be around 25,000 on Bitcoin, which makes sense because Bitcoin also has some good support at that level as well. Okay. Yeah, 25,000. Bitcoin does have some decent support. I believe it's on the 3-day. Nope, daily. Yeah, right here. We do have some decent support right here, and we also have some decent support right here. Furthermore, on the entire movement up, if I remember correctly, yeah, right here, 0.618 to 0.65 is 25 to 27. So there's also support at that area. Make it clear, okay? However, this is the most obvious area. So I'm going to go level to level, one at a time. But as a whole, I think that this area should hold. It really, really should. But if it doesn't, I really don't think it's going to drop that much, okay? I really don't. Yeah, let's see. Rec proof. Where's it at? I posted some on Twitter last night. I'm going to show you guys real quick. Let me go find it real quick. Rec proof. Actually, I'll do it this way. So I posted on Twitter. I'm going to show you guys this, and it's going to go over something that was brought up last night. You have what's called the 3-tap setup. His name's Rec Proof. He's a really, really awesome trader. If you're not following him, you guys are missing out. So on Rec Proof, he talked about in February this play. And he shows several different times when it has played out. Low, a sweep, and a low, continuation, right? Over here, low, sweep, low, continuation. Low, sweep, low, continuation, right? All three of these are really, really good examples. Well, if you go over here, you guys can see on the Bitcoin chart how we have BTC. There it is. Low, sweep, low, continuation. Okay, like this is another good example as to why this is going to happen. All right. I like this a lot. It makes a lot of sense. We have a lot of bullish divergences, which I'm not going to go into right now. It takes too long to explain, but we do have a lot of divergences right now on the daily chart that really signifies that we have a lot of built-in pressure and strength to really catapult this thing to the upside. Also, if you go to the funding ratio on crypto right now, is really, really, really low. Okay. What that means is a lot of shorts are paying longs. Okay. That means that a lot of shorts are paying longs. It means there's a lot of open shorts right now. Okay. When there are a ton of open shorts, that is generally a good time for the market. Find the one I was looking at. There it is. Okay. The areas on the funding. Let me find this real quick. Highlighter right here. Okay. Awesome. The areas where it's negative funding, right here. Okay. Right here. Oops. Delete that. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. And right here. You guys see this? When there's negative funding, look at where it corresponds to. Those are the best opportunities in crypto to buy Bitcoin. Okay? So why in the hell, if we're negative funding right now, why should you be looking for a short position whenever we are in negative funding, and every other time in the last 3 years when we've been in negative funding, this is the best opportunity to buy crypto, period. Okay? Why would you want to be selling right now whenever in every other opportunity, this is the best opportunity to buy? It makes no sense to me, guys. All right? Like, there is a lot of reasons as to why you should be bullish right now and not bearish. So, bullish, not bearish. I cannot stress this enough, guys. All right, let's see. Let's look how we're doing on the low time frame again. Let's dive back into it. We're still popping the upside. You know, this might be the end, guys. Like this was a pretty damn good candle right there on the 5-minute chart. This might be the end. This might have been the end of the drop. We may have some sort of consolidation or choppiness, and we may get another bounce later. The only way we're really going to know is we're going to have to see some serious retracements. How's Ethereum doing? Not yet. This is my level, the line in the sand I told you guys about. We're not at we need to be yet. I think once we do drop in here, if we do get that level, I think that this will be the major bounce. Like, this will be the lowest opportunity you will be able to get onto Bitcoin, like, again, all right? At least for the next 2 to 3 months, okay? I'm that confident that this is the bottom. 2 to 3 months. And that's how confident I was back then whenever I told everyone on my Twitter page, right? This was the opportunity to buy. Let me get rid of this. Okay. I told everybody this was the place you want to be buying right here. All right, let's see. Have point to buy zone for Bitcoin to the Ethereum? Okay, yeah. So Ethereum is not as clean, and I really haven't been able to look at as much. Whenever it crashes, I really focus on Bitcoin. Okay, the reason why is because Bitcoin is the leading indicator for the market, right? So for Ethereum, this right here looks to me to be the best spot. You have this 4-hour breaker that's very clear. You have a test to the upside, broke through, test to the downside, went above it, obviously went very much above it, and now we've come down and we're about to retest it again. This 4-hour breaker has a lot of significance in this market, and I think this is the spot that best corresponds with what we have on the other pairing. So if Bitcoin gets its final drop down, I think this will also be a final drop. If the bull market continues, how long do you think it will last? Well, there's a lot of arguments to be made on this, okay? Like, straight up. So if you are into Elliott waves, which I dabble in some, I'm not an expert in it by any means. There's a lot of very good arguments saying that this is the 5th and final wave on Bitcoin. Okay, so basically what's going on is you have starting from here, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Okay, that's the base that we're looking at. However, on a 5th wave, because the 3rd is obviously longer than the 1st, the 5th wave has a lot of options how it can be. The 5th wave could be what's called one-to-one extension. Let me go ahead and put this on here, take that off. So what a one-to-one extension is, you take the 3rd wave, okay, and we take the magnet off. And then what you do is you put it right there. That's a one-to-one extension. Okay. However, actually, let's do it this way. It'll be a lot easier. Fib base extension. Let's go from here. Oh, I got my magnet back on. From 1 to 1 back here. Okay, awesome. Okay. One-to-one extension would bring us to 83,000. Okay. Let's say it does go in 83,000 one-to-one extension. Okay, awesome, right? Now, however, a lot of times the fifth wave will do what's called an extension. An extension is either going to be the 1.618 or higher. Okay, and I say or higher because there's a lot of extension levels it can get to. And even though it shows 4.618 on here, technically it can get tremendously higher. Okay, that's where you've seen these massively bullish movements like what Doge did, for instance, right? That's obviously a very massive extension on that fifth wave. Now, however, the other thing about this is the fifth wave can also do what's called a truncation. And what a truncation means is that it doesn't even make it past its last high. It may do a double top and then crash down, or it might only come up here, okay, and do something like this. Is that possible? Technically, yes, it is. Truncations are fairly rare, but they do happen, okay? And because of that, whenever it does start to pop off, you have to be very careful because the fifth wave, you're just looking for 5 impulses up. Or let me rephrase it. You're looking for a 5-wave structure. Once that 5-wave structure is done, then you need to be looking for your exit. Now, that 5-wave structure could be many different things, right? And that's where it gets really weird. Okay. So on Bitcoin, my major levels that I'm looking to get out of the market at, okay, let's go to the daily. This right here makes a lot of sense. I like this area as my first area. I'm going to be taking a lot of profit. Okay. My next one is me right here. I believe it's a weekly level. No, 3-day. Yep. This right here. This 3-day candle right here also is a very good opportunity. So I will be taking profit right here. I'll be taking profit right here. Now, however, another one you have to be very cognizant of is the 200 moving average. The 200 moving average is right here at essentially 45,000. So at 45,000, at 48 to 50,000, and from 56 to 58,000, I will be taking some sort of profit. I'm not saying a lot, but I'm saying some. Okay. Now, whenever my altcoins also get onto there, then the same thing. All right. Yeah. So I hope that makes sense, guys. Let's see. Growth perspective. What do you see as a better play for the rest of the bull market, BTC or ADA? Ugh. All right. So I see what you're saying because of these smart contracts. Here's the issue with that. I am not a news or fundamental based trader. All that I look at is what's called the technical analysis. All I do is look at the charts and see what the charts tell me. So on ADA, if you're looking between ADA and Bitcoin, the only way to know which one's going to outperform it is you got to go to the ADA BTC pairing and look at this chart. And although I could look at this chart and try to give you really good insight into what's going on, I'm not going to do it right now simply because we are watching the Bitcoin crash. However, stick around, especially my live streams. They're not like during a crash, and I will absolutely do a technical analysis for you, brother, all right? I promise that, Jerry, all right? So don't go anywhere. Not right now. It's not a good time, but I will definitely give you information on whether or not ADA or Bitcoin is a stronger play once this movement is done. All right, cool. Let's go back to Bitcoin, see how we're doing. We are dropping a little bit again. Not much, actually. We might be sort of consolidating. All right, so let's talk about market structure on here, all right? So for market structure, yeah, no worries at all, brother, all right? So for market structure, what you're looking for is you want to see some sort of a, for an impulsive movement, you want to see a low, a high, a lower low, and a higher high. Or I'm sorry, a low, a high, a higher low, and a higher high. When you get that, then you can start looking as if this movement is actually done. However, right now, as you can see, we have a high, or I'm sorry, we have a low and a high, but we don't actually have a lower or a higher low or a higher high. So if you see something like this, let's go to this path, 1, 2, right? This would be our higher low. As soon as you break above here and close above it, this would be a change in market structure. This is a very good thing right here, and this is helps you show that you're probably done. This drop is over. However, this is very, very important. When this crosses above here, does not mean it's over. You need something called volume. Once you get volume, when it breaks above this level, high volume, that's whenever you can safely say that this crash is over. So all we have right now is a low and a high. We really haven't made that much of a higher low, and we definitely have not broken market structure yet. So still very, very early, guys. All right, you have to be very cautious on this. I have a very nice voice. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Behold, the digital beast. It's funny. Yep. So, like I told you guys, this is my expectation. I think it's going to come up here, drop, rests right here, then break through, right? And that's what we're doing right now. So we came up here, we're dropping, we're consolidating, and I expect it to drop through. And I think this drop will be pretty harsh. And this should be the last drop. BTC monthly? Oh, I did. Oh, just took a look at it. Oh, yeah. So the Fibonacci on the monthly for the golden pocket is around the 25 to 27,000 region. Oh, we're losing it. Beautiful, guys. This is what I want to see. I say I want to see that, but like for the health of the market, I do. But for my portfolio amount right now, I really don't want to see it. But you know, I'm okay with that. All right, so there we are. We're losing the 5-minute the 5-minute breaker right now. There it is. We're starting to lose it. We're going to have a harsh drop down. That's my expectation. Once we lose this officially, we're going to have a harsh drop down. That's what I'm expecting to see here. Just like you see here, harsh drop. And I really want to see it just completely annihilate this. But you can see we have very low volume all across the board, okay? And it's very indicative. Low volume drops like this are actually bullish, okay? Low volume drops are actually bullish, okay? You want high volume will signify an organic drop. Low volume signifies basically a manipulated drop. You guys have heard of manipulation, right? So all right, so we're getting below our major breaker. So now I'm expecting some sort of more of a pronounced drop happening very soon. That's what I want to see, guys. I really want to see this pronounced drop happen. Come on, let's go. Unfortunately, I can't make the market do anything, guys. So I'm trying to keep it engaging while we watch these charts. Because I know it's not always the most exciting thing in the world. Yeah. Like, that's what we're looking for, guys. You know my expectation. You know my area I'm looking for it to retrace. You guys know this right here is my major buy zone. Let's go ahead and zoom out a little bit so you guys can see it very clearly. This right here is my buy zone, okay? Anywhere in here is a major, major opportunity, I believe. Oh, you had a short open, Jerry? Hell yeah, brother. Glad to hear that, man. That's awesome. I love being a bear and I love being a bull, man. I switch all the time. People who are stuck in that mindset where they are always bulls or always bears, you're missing an entire direction that you're just completely missing. So definitely, I'm all about it, brother. I'm really, really glad to hear you made some money off that. So yeah, I like it, man. I think we have a good opportunity here. Really do. Let's go to the 1 hour. Anything I'm missing on here? I don't think so, guys. I think I've really hit all the key points. Yeah, and this was the lowest hourly close of this entire region right there, which is this was as well, actually. Yeah, it's pretty bearish looking. Come on, guys. I want to see this thing drop. And you guys can see this hourly level actually held as a really good support over here. So this hourly level, you can see how it interacted. So it came up here, tapped from the downside, tapped from the bottom side, broke above, came back down, and tested from the upside. And that's why I expected this to hold again. And we did get another bounce off of it, but obviously we dropped below it. And the important thing is that we came back up here and back tested this breaker level as a resistance, right? So yeah, this looks really, really good. I like it a lot. There's a very bearish movement right now. This would be a perfect short opportunity. So yeah, you really do, man. It's crazy to me, people who really have that philosophy where bears are bad people and bulls are good people. Like, they're not. Good traders are both. Personally, I don't do leverage trading, personally. So I don't. I do spot. However, after long enough, I've done very well for myself. So I think it works really well. So spot trading is key for me, man. After 2 month Bitcoin going to 80,000, very possible. Okay, it is very possible. I talked about earlier in the video what I think my expectations are. It's very possible, man. You got to be careful though. There's very good possibilities we stop only at 45,000. There's possibilities we go to 50,000. There's possibilities we go to 58,000, 80, 120. I've seen price targets as high as 300,000, which seem very reasonable to me, honestly. When you really dive into it, I think there are some very good traders that I do that are very confident in a $300,000 level. And one thing you got to understand about markets, guys, and you have to fully grasp this: markets act irrationally. Okay, they act irrationally. Don't get in that mindset, well, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't have to make sense, guys. It doesn't. Okay. The important thing is understanding that market psychology does not always act rationally. So you, as a trader, you use your indicators to try to understand what the market is doing, but these price targets that you get, no matter how stupid they may sound, use your judgment based upon your indicators and trust your indicators, no matter how crazy of targets they are. So let's see. Like, I bought Raven. I cleared my charts pretty recently. And I got really irritated and I just cleared my charts. But I no shit have had Raven since 2018, I believe. I bought Raven. So, like, I had Raven way the hell down in this area. Okay? Like, no kidding. 2017. Oh, even further back than that. Yeah, like, I've had Raven for a very long time. Oh, it's not in this chart, doesn't have it. But the point I'm trying to make here is that, yeah, I had Raven at some very, very low numbers. I think like 0.06, I believe. No, 0.006 maybe. I think that's what it was. Yeah, I definitely bought Raven out in this area over here. Okay, guys, and like, straight up, like, the price targets right now are just astronomically high compared to where they were. Okay, like, don't get caught up in like the that doesn't make sense, that's unreasonable. This is crypto, guys. Crypto, the unreasonable stuff happens every single day. Okay, like the whole Doge situation, like everything about the Doge situation was unreasonable. I bought Doge. Oh, that's what I bought. I bought Doge at 0.06, and I sold my Doge between 12 and 14 cents. That's when I dumped off the majority of my Doge. So the reason why I did it, though, was because Doge started showing weakness at that level. We had a major bearish divergence, and I started cashing in. And so as I'm cashing in, all of my buddies are jumping into it, and I'm like, yo, guys, what are you doing? Back off, back off. And of course, it rose another like five times or so, and it's utterly collapsed, right? Yeah, I got you, AG. Okay. I got you. Just hold on a sec. I got you, brother. Okay. We're looking at the movement. Let's see, 42,429. Let's go back over here and let's look at that real quick again. Let's see. monthly chart over here. Yeah, so for Bitcoin, okay, a real good way to try to find price targets is going to be the Fibonacci trend extension. Okay, right there and right there. These are the primary areas you should be looking to take some serious profit. Okay, so 89,000 is the one-to-one extension. This is probably the I'm not going to say the low side necessarily, but I think this is probably the most. I think this area right here is very likely to get hit if we do break all-time high. I think it's very likely to hit this area. Okay. So that's the one-to-one extension. 1-to-168 is also very common. So I think 89,000 to 128,000 makes a lot of sense. And then a 2.618 is also not out of the ballpark. Okay, so around 200,000 is not unreasonable. It really isn't. So, however, the big thing as well you got to remember is that on Bitcoin you also have the 200 moving average, which is right here. So around 45,000 makes a lot of sense. You also have the 48 to 50,000 area right here. Then you have this area, which is a 3-day level, which I think makes a lot of sense as well. It also coincides with this 3-day block right here at 56 to 58,000. Now, if we get above these 3 levels, then of course. And if you're going to try to sell everything at the 200 and sell everything at the 48 and sell everything at the 56, you're missing out. So I would sell like 20% at the moving average. If it gets above there, buy back in about 10% worth. Sell 20% more right here. If it gets back above, buy back on the retest. Like 10% more, sell 20% here, buy back on the retest. And then once we break all-time highs, this should be a explosive movement upwards, and then just take a shit ton of profit at those individual levels. So, and of course, leave your moon bag, right? And everything depends upon your own risk tolerance, obviously. So, all right, let's go ahead and dive back in. So I hope that answered your question on whether or not we can get to 80,000. I absolutely do believe so. All right, we are back below the 5-minute chart, guys, or the 5-minute block. We have tested it a lot, and I think this 5-minute chart this 5-minute block is going to give us a lot of resistance if we get a close below it in 20 seconds. And you're probably like, 5-minute block, oh my God, that's ridiculous. Well, on these low time frame movements that are like very aggressive, you can play the low time frame charts and be successful. So don't let people tell you otherwise. I promise you guys. 5-minute charts will tell you a ton about the price action if you know what you're looking at. All right, we got a close under that 5-minute block, okay? So I would assume that now we're going to get an acceleration downward. You guys see how we have closed below this block. So I think that we are going to drop from here. However, obviously it didn't have to, especially since we're on such a low time frame movement. Yeah, 5-minute chart porn. You're right, brother. How about this? I'll give you more porn. There you are. We're on a 1-minute chart now. Now we're really going to see these movements. How about that? I don't think I can do anything less than this, unfortunately, but now we're going to look at the 1 minute. So now we're really looking at this sucker. Oh, man. Let's see what's going on. Let's go to the 5-minute. About 3-minute. Anything? This is a major block right here. Nah. I'll just stay with the 5. I think the 5 works. Come on, just reject and just drop. I want to see it drop. So, do you guys have any other questions you wanna ask about this, guys? Like, obviously, we're sort of waiting. But I think you guys know my expectations for this, and I fully intend on being able to monitor this while it drops and also let you guys know when the increase is happening, right? So let's see, rec proof, what else? Coin collector. Yeah, if you haven't followed me on Discord yet, or Twitter, I'd really would appreciate it, guys. It should all be in the description. So if you could, that'd be amazing. No, I'm not. AG, like, this is the bottom for me. Like, no kidding. This is no shit the bottom. There's a video you need to watch. It's called 8 Reasons as to Why Bitcoin. Let me find it real quick. YouTube. Go to the YouTube channel. Right here. 8 reasons why Bitcoin is bullish and the bottom is in. Okay. This video right here will help you explains in great detail why I think the bottom is in for Bitcoin. Okay. Now, when I say the bottom, I don't mean this bottom. I'm talking about this bottom. Okay. I do believe that 28,000 is the bottom for Bitcoin. All right. And I articulate it really, really well. I go into a lot of examples. I really show you guys, like, no kidding, I'm that confident we are done. This is it. Okay. I know CB could definitely tell you guys. I'm telling you guys, like, it's pretty damn comprehensive on that, and it's worked out really well so far. Every one of my biases are still 100% accurate as of right now. What else is going on? Oh, go check out HBAR. I do too, actually. HBAR is my number 2 coin, so I do want to know how it's doing. So yes, I'm gonna do that as well. All right, HBAR. Let's look at this sucker. Well, originally, it looks like we're finding resistance right here. Look at this volume. High volume. Wow, that's a lot of volume, actually. We haven't had this much volume since this spike up. And this spike was a 85% spike. So the last time we had this much volume was when we had an 85% spike up. So yes, I'm super happy about this. So yeah, volume looks great. This looks like it's flagging out, which is also great. Let's go to the 1 hour. Yeah, it's not 1, 2. It's not great. Guys, like, I like this. I like this structure. The volume profile isn't amazing. I would like this high volume to be right here and not right here. If these two volume sticks were reversed, I'd be super happy. But right now, I'm content. This level is a weekly, if I remember correctly. Weekly? No. What? Daily? 3-day? Weekly? Yeah. It's just off, I guess. There you go. That's my level right there. This weekly level right there is what we're rejecting off of right now. So that's a weekly level. Yeah. So I want to see this get reclaimed. That's really, really important. So I do like that a lot, but that's what's currently resisting us down. The 4-hour 200 moving average is still acting as support as it has its entire drop. We were consolidating above it. We dropped. We just kept dropping. And we finally got above it, and it was a massive bull trap. So that sucks. But yeah, so we're stuck between this major weekly level and this 4-hour level. We're basically consolidating between. We do have high volume. I do like this. I do think the bottom is in for Bitcoin, or damn freaking near. So because the bottom is in for Bitcoin and we are already getting an impulse up, HBAR looks primed and ready to explode. Cool? I hope that helps explain it. Let's go to the BTC pairing real quick. And we have reclaimed this level, which was from, where is this level from? Oh, it's not that significant, actually. I don't like this level very much, honestly. I might adjust it. I don't like this level at all. I'm going to get rid of it. Cool. So, yeah. But we did get above this level, which I do like a lot. Yeah, I do like this a lot. Nice impulsive movement, but the big thing is no volume like we had over here. So I really want to see more volume. But overall, I'm still okay with it, but I think we have some work to do before we really show anything serious on here. Let's go in the low time frame. Ooh. Okay, I see you. Now I have something I like. This breaker. I want to see a daily close at the bare minimum inside of here, preferably above it. I want to see a daily close at least inside of it, preferably above it. That would give me a lot of confidence that we're going to keep going up on the BTC pairing for HBAR. Yeah, there you are. Cool. Nice analysis. Hey, I appreciate that, Barley. I really do. All right, Jerry. At 55, man. 55 daily or weekly? What are you talking about exactly? You got to help me out here a little bit. I'm assuming the daily because the 55 weekly should be below it. And also, I really don't. I like the 200 moving average. I like the 50. I like the 21 weekly. Those are the ones that I really like watching. I don't have much experience with other ones, okay? So I don't want to tell you any, I don't want to give you any insight into the 55 because I don't use it and I don't really know how significant it is. Okay, that's a really nice reclaim. All right, so what I tell you guys, okay, where's it at? What I tell you needs to happen at this level, right? 1, 2, 3, right? When you break above this level, what are you looking for? Right here, volume, right? So we need to look at this and see if we have volume on this increase. I want to see a volume spike right here to tell me this is an official change in market structure and not just a double top. Or even worse, a swing failure pattern, in which case we just go right back down. Okay, so which one is it? Is it going to be a reversal or is it going to be a SFP with a drop? And the way to tell is with your volume spike. Let's go to the low time frame. Okay, so far, volume is okay, but not great. Still okay, but not great. I want to see some massive volume. Right now, we do not have it. Let's go to other charts. Nope, nope. Bybit, I'm going to ignore Bybit. Bybit is too small of an exchange. Binance US, I can ignore it. Nope. Okay, so right now, my bias is this is a bull trap. Reason why? Volume profile is really low. Okay? It could change, but right now, I think it's going to do this. 1, 2, 3, then crash back down. I think we're going to have a drop in price after this is done right now, simply because we don't have the volume I would like to see. Let's go to Ethereum. Let's see how my Ethereum is doing real quick. Yeah, this looks really light. This is Kraken. There's a better chart I have. Still low. Nope. Not convinced, guys. This is not convincing to me right now. Nope. It's going to drop. I'm not 100% sure on it by any means, but hey, I will get to a 1 inch after Bitcoin stops doing this right now. All right, brother, I got this going on. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, the volume profile's not there. This is going to be a bull trap, guys. I'm pretty damn sure of it. Now, the only way it's going to be able to hold this up is if it has a solid retest of this level right here. And I want to see the reaction of how this happens. I want to see a reaction of that. I think we're about to get it. Go to the 1 minute chart. Nothing yet. Is that a legitimate question, brother? I really want to know. Like, is that a legitimate question? Who makes the volume? Oh, if everyone's waiting. Got it. That, yeah, makes sense. If everyone's waiting on the volume, who makes the volume? Yeah, exactly. Right? I'm still not convinced. Like, there's no volume yet, guys. It seems like just it's rising on low volume. Man, I'm not convinced yet, guys. I'm not. Yeah, we don't have it yet, guys. We don't. I'm telling you, we don't. It could change, but until we get some massive sells or massive buys, I'm not convinced yet. Still low volume. Oh, come on. I really want this to be it because my portfolio is struggling right now. I'll tell you guys right now, like I really want this thing to reverse and just give us a candle that's going to absolutely melt faces. I really want that, but I cannot be convinced until we get that volume profile, and we just don't have it yet. Still don't have it. What is going on? Okay, here we go. Your first Good sign so far. I'm going to tell you that right now. Our first good sign is this right here. I like watching this volume increase on the increase. Okay, as this goes up, the volume increases. I do like this for a impulsive movement upwards. Okay, however, this is the only chart where we actually have that happening. Ooh, oh, Bybit again. I can't take Bybit seriously, guys. Bybit's just way too low of volume for me to really care. And Bitstamp, that was the exchange of the past. Okay, so it looks like it's giving us some sort of a bullish or a bullish hammer candle. So if that's the case, maybe we're gonna shoot back up the next candle. And if we do, I want to see more volume than the previous candle. Yeah, exactly. Whales are the ones that give us the volume, guys. We are just minnows swimming around in a massive ocean that are surrounded by whales. We're just trying not to get eaten. That's all we're doing. We're just trying to go in their wake and hope that they don't just screw us over one day. That's all we're doing right now. 30. This is Coinbase. Okay. Like, don't get me wrong. This is a nice little increase, but the volume profile is not showing us that this is like going to be sustained. Like, look at this. This volume compared to here is like nothing. Let's go to the 5-minute real quick, see if we have any more. Yeah, still nothing. Damn it, guys. I don't know at this point. I still think it's just a bull trap. I still do. We are just shrimps. Yes, we're little minnows. We're little shrimp floating around in the ocean. Little plankton, hoping not to get eaten. That's all we are. We're just trying to swim in the whale's wakes. That's all we're doing at this point, guys. These are whales playing games right now. This is Elon Musk versus Jeff Bezos. They're just both out there just screwing with each other. But who am I joking? They're on the same team. They're texting each other, being like, hey, let's make the market pump right now. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, hey, brother. I will get to those requests once the market stops doing crazy stuff right now. I really want to try to be able to identify what's going on and explain what my thought process is while it's happening. So, yeah, I got you, though. I will definitely do 1-inch. Ethereum and is that NKN? Yeah, I'll do NKN, Ethereum, and also 1-inch later. Let's just see what happens here, as I'm still convinced that this is just a bull trap right now. Still convinced. I want to see volume. Once we get it, then I'll be interested. Okay, yep, see this volume profile? It went up, and now it's going back down. So I need to see more volume up here. Dude, Elon Musk, man, he's just a pain in the butt at this point. Like, I can't even with him. Like, just leave us alone. That's all I'm asking, man. Like just stop. Elon Musk needs to like mind his own damn business at this point. He's just screwing with us. I've lost all respect for that man. I was gonna buy a Tesla too when I became super rich from crypto, but now I'm not. I want to short the hell out of Amazon just to make him go down in price. Okay, so if you go on the 15-minute chart, I didn't even notice this until just now, but on the 15-minute chart, if you go right here, right? This is the only breaker that exists, and I just noticed this. You guys see this, okay? You have this you have this drop, an increase in price, and a continue down, right? So this increase in price, this is considered, this is what's called a breaker. It's a break in price. Well, where did the price get to? It tapped this breaker and now is starting to reject downwards. So I didn't even notice it just now. I was looking at that. I was like, ah, man, easy play too. So yeah, I think this, based upon my volume profile in this 15-minute breaker, I think this is it, guys. I think this is going to be the end. And we're just going to retrace right back down and probably just keep dropping. That was like, yeah, like that. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, AG, I will do 1 inch, okay? I will, all right? I promise you, just not right now. I want to see what happens with Bitcoin first, okay? I'm working on it, brother, I promise. Okay, let's see how this goes. So it's going to be a 15, no, 5. We'll see how a 5-minute looks. It's massive area. No, I think it's going to keep dropping down, though. Because, look, we still don't have any volume, guys. Like, this is, like, the main key I'm looking for, and we just don't have it yet. Volume. No, we don't. Let me get rid of this for now. 15-minute breaker, though. It held. Man, did it hold. Wish I was noticing it. That sucks. Yeah, we're just going to keep collapsing, I think. So in 6 minutes, this 15-minute candle closes. And I think it's going to close as a massive shooting star, which is a very bearish candle. And then once that closes, then we're going to keep crashing right back down. That's what my expectations are. All right, I will check out 1 inch right now. I got you, okay? I think this is basically done at this point for right now until we have our next movement. Let me check this out real quick for you, all right? So let's go over here. So for 1 inch, I don't even look at this chart very often. You guys can see I do trade it every once in a while, but realistically, it's not really my thing. I don't think, last time I looked at this coin, I did not like this coin. The reason why? Because we had this massive weekly breaker right here. So because we had that massive weekly breaker, I said get above this breaker. I'll target right here. And once we get above here, then we can look for price discovery. But this breaker was going to act as a major resistance. And as you can see, last week, came up to it, didn't actually touch it, but got close. So this chart does not look healthy. I'll tell you right now, okay? Let's go to, there's not even a 200 moving average. We don't have enough price history. Let's go to 3-day. All right, good news is we have this level right here. It's been tested once, but it hasn't been tested a second time. So I think that if it comes down here into this major block right here, I think this is actually a pretty damn good opportunity to buy. I do believe that. So if it does come in here, I think anywhere between the 158 to 189 level makes a lot of sense for a good opportunity, okay? You can also look at something I've been monitoring really closely lately, go on the log chart, and something's been happening on a lot of different coins that has been like a real big indicator to me whether or not the bullish market is over or not. And one of them is going to be this trend line. Got to extend it out, but make this trend line extend it out to the right. When it gets above this level, that's a major show of strength. But until we get that, like, I can't recommend this chart. All right, so hate to say that, man, but honestly, it doesn't look that healthy right now. All right, so that is my thoughts on 1 inch. Let me look at one more thing real quick. Let's go to the Fibonacci retracement tool. Let's look at that to the top. Yep, we are well below the 618 Fibonacci region too. Nope, I don't like it. Yeah, it doesn't look healthy, man. It doesn't. So, sorry, brother. I'm not seeing anything I like on this one though. All right. So, I think that you should probably cut your losses as soon as possible and transfer to something that's more that looks healthier at this point. So, I'd be looking for an exit if possibility. Now, obviously, it's the BTC one looks better. Well, shit. Let's see. Close in 3 minutes. I got 3 minutes to do this. Let's do this. Make it happen. 1 inch BTC. BTC. Let's go over here. Check it out. Yeah, if your indicators don't give you like an instantaneous like, ooh, I like this, then overall it's probably you're probably digging too hard. Like this right here is a solid breaker. You can see we're below that breaker. We even tested it and lost it. So just because that breaker right there, I already don't like this chart. That's it. Okay, like no shit. Now let's go to the daily, see if we can find anything else. This is the 200 moving average. We're below it. That's not good. Let's look at the Fibonacci retracement, see how we're looking. We are below the two. We're below the golden pocket. Yep, don't like it, guys. I'm sorry, man. Hate to burst your bubble, but yeah, 1 inch does not look like a good opportunity right now to me. All right, cool. Back over here. I lost. Wait, how long did it take me? Less than 1 minute to do that analysis. There we go. Not too bad. Hey, Linty, how you doing, brother? Nice to see you again, man. Apparently, Linty used to watch my brother's stream way back in the day before he even knew who I was. That's the funny thing. All right, there it is. We now have a shooting star candle like I thought. This was a bull trap like I expected. So now we're about to get a really big reaction because of this. We're about to get our drop, guys. There we go. See? No volume. This was fake. And that's how you do it, y'all. Volume is what you're looking for. And we did not have volume on the increase, which meant this was going to be a drop in price, okay? This was all this was a bull trap. You guys can see we even came back down, retested the previous high, and we just have collapsed right through it so far. It's still early, but as of right now, we just collapsed right through it. This is going to be a big sell-off, I think. Unless we can recover this in the next 48 seconds, this is going to be a massive sell-off. Hey, no worries, AG. I got you, brother. All right. When I do my normal live streams, I usually have plenty of time just to go through and look at charts, and I will do that for you on any chart you want to see during my live streams. Just today's one's obviously not the same thing. So make sure to be subscribed to the channel, make sure to like it and all that good stuff, just so that you don't miss out on the next one. Yep. Sell-off is about to happen, y'all. 10 seconds. Can we recover it? If we recover it, we have a chance. 3, 2, 1. Nope, we did not. All right. So I fully expect us to keep dropping. There's the retest. Little late, buddy. That was a 15-minute chart too. Yeah, this one's. I think this is in vain. Yeah, this is in vain, I believe. I think this is about to collapse. I know it's trying to get back up there, but I just don't think it's got the legs to do so. All right, so in case you're new to the channel, or let me rephrase that, if you're new to this video, this stream, let's talk about my bias as to why I am so bullish at this level, all right? So I know you guys are new to this one, or new to this video, and I'm going to show you guys my buy zone and why it's my buy zone and why I'm so damn bullish right now, okay? I'm super, super bullish at this level. So for starters, this line right here, this to there, okay, extend it out right in my little area, right? Number one. Number two, we have a what am I talking about? Oh, we have a swing. We have a previous low that I'm expecting a swing low and a sweep of. Okay, I want to see the sweep of this level. That's also a very bullish indicator if we can get below it and then get back above it. Now, with this one right here, and we connect it with this one right here, together they make a falling wedge, which is actually a bullish pattern. All right, so lower lows, lower highs, but the lower highs are dropping lower faster than the lower lows. We have this bullish 4-hour breaker right here. That looks really, really good. And I think that's like the really healthy area that has not been tested yet. So I want to see a test into there, which also coincides with this trend line. And then also we have this. I think, Linty, I think you were the one yesterday asking about Fibonacci retracements, right? I think you were. Give me a comment real quick if you were the one that was really asking about it. Oh, wait, it's right here. There you go. Yes. Okay, perfect. So look at this. From this low right here, 28,000, right? This is the low of Bitcoin, right? So if you go over here, you can see it more clearly. This was the low to this high right here to here. You see that? Where does it have its spot at? Between 31.4 and 31.7. You see that? This is a way to use Fibonacci retracement to your advantage. So we're right now below the 0.5. So I actually, hold on a second. Oh, no, we didn't actually do it. All right. I was curious. This coincides really, really well with this 4-hour breaker right here. So I think it's going to fall into this area right here, 31.4 to 31.7. Where did that? Back to the previous one. Now you can see it coincides with our 4-hour breaker. We have the golden pocket right here. We have the Fibonacci trend line right here. We have the sweep of this low. Okay. And the last thing I want to show you guys is on the 50 weekly moving average. 50 weekly moving average right now is right inside of our purple block. Okay. So all of these things together is what's called confluence. That means that everything's basically running the same direction and telling you one story. So whenever you have massive confluence like this gives you a very, very good area on where we should get a lot of support. Okay, so I like this area a lot. Now, my concern is that we may not even get to that area just because of how good a confluence it is. Also, hold the hell on. Hold the phone. Did I miss this major sign? I think I did. Guys, look at this. It's a falling wedge. You guys see this? This is a falling wedge. It's on the 15-minute chart. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Look at that. It's a falling wedge. I didn't even notice this. It's not perfect, but it's damn near. Test right here, test right here, test right here, test right here. Yeah, this is a falling wedge right here, guys. I like this a lot. So, damn. We might not go any lower. This might actually be the bottom because falling wedges are bullish patterns already. So we're either going to get another drop in or this might actually be the bottom. This might have been the final test before a break to the upside. Okay, so how do we know it's a break to the upside? That's the next question, right? How do we know if this is the bottom pattern? Well, what we're looking for is we want to see something like this. We want to see this come up here, bust above, come back down, then get back above here, right? Change in market structure. And whenever we come back, when we do have that change in market structure, what are we looking for? When we have that change in market structure, what are we looking for? When we go right here, right? We want to see a massive, we want to see the volume go, we want to see it go good, 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 and then a massive volume spike right there, okay? That's what we want to see to really tell us that this is going to be the one. When this breaks above here and we have that massive volume, which is what we did not have last time, that's whenever we know that this is the bottom and that this was just a breakout from this falling wedge. So yeah. Huh, interesting, guys. I didn't even notice this falling wedge, not gonna lie. Wow, it's crazy. I totally missed it. Damn, I'm so bad at this. Such a bad trader, guys. Didn't follow me. Go to literally anyone else. They would have seen this a lot earlier. Yep. Sure enough, falling wedge. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Okay. Yeah. A lot of what I do, guys, like no kidding, when I'm analyzing charts, is just literally looking for patterns like this. For patterns, for breakers, testing out different moving averages, testing Fibonacci regions. That's all I'm doing, guys. I'm literally just looking around trying to see what matches and what doesn't. And then once I see some sort of a pattern play out, I want to really analyze it and see how legitimate is that pattern. And I think this one actually seems like it could be pretty legitimate. Oh, shit. And the cool part about this is that we're in a falling wedge inside of a larger falling wedge, which means if we bust out of here, that may give us the power we need to bust out of this falling wedge, right? And then all of our other indicators will take off and just make this whole thing explode. So that's what I really, really want to see right now. Can't believe I missed that, though. Let's go to the 15-minute chart on here. Yep, sure enough. Damn, what are the odds, guys? I totally missed this sucker. I brought dishonor to you guys. I'm so sorry. All right, there you go. Yep, there it is, guys. Falling wedge. Let me go ahead and post this on Twitter as well. Let's dump BTC, Bitcoin, BTC. Awesome, 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 awesome. Super happy because I really want to see my portfolio increase. All of this be great. So I'm okay with this. Make that very clear. I like this falling wedge. Let's see. I want to see us break out of here with volume. That's how I know, or I become a lot more confident that the bottom is in. And until we get that, I can't be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, no, it's not that. So A, B, C, D, E. No. Do I anticipate another? No, I don't. No, it should not. It should not retest this again. This should be the final one. This should be a three-wave movement out. Let's see that. Falling wedge, Elliott wave. Yeah, Elliott wave. Fall. Oh no. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, this should be the C wave. Make sure I'm not messing this up. I'm not very good at Elliott wave, so I don't like that one at all. So the first one is the one. Okay, so this should be the one. 1, 2, 2. Wait. I don't like this though, because this doesn't actually touch. I think it should touch. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because usually you have the touch happen. Is there a larger falling wedge that I'm missing here? Or maybe is, no, that wouldn't make any sense. It has to be this, right? No, it doesn't. Could this be the falling wedge instead? All right, I want to try to make this clear. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, yeah, maybe. I don't know. The point is, it shouldn't touch the bottom of this. This should be it. This should be it. I think that's the better, because now this touches, and it's 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I think that makes sense. I think this is what I'm looking for right here, guys. I think I'm not the best at Elliott Wave when it comes to like all these like intricacies and stuff. So like overall, I'm not very good at like this particular thing right here. Like as far as like being able to count this, the point is, here's the important thing about a falling wedge, right? So you have a triangle, right? It's coming into an apex. Well, if it can't make lower lows and the higher lows keep constricting, or the lower highs keep constricting, it's going to bust to the upside. And that's basically the reasoning behind it. So yeah, like this is still, yeah, I think it still makes sense, guys. I honestly do. Okay. Either way, the point is we have the upper trend line is very well established. It's the lower one that there's some confusion as to whether this is it or if this is it, because this one actually touches it again. This one touches this one, right? This touches this, but does not touch this one. This one, however, touches both of these ones. So I don't know which one's the right one. The point is, we should not get another touchdown here. Okay, that'd be bad. I do not want another touchdown here. I want it to break out like immediately. Fortunately for us, though, if this falling wedge does come back down here and bust to the downside, we're fine because we have this major buy zone right below us. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Hey, thank you, brother. I do appreciate that. Look at that. Commando 8K. Hey, appreciate it, dude. I really do, man. Awesome. Here, I'm going to do this. I'm going to follow you back. How about that? There you go. I'm following you back. Hell yeah. I need to start doing that more. I need to start following people back. I always forget. There you go. I'm going to get better at it, I promise. I need to, though. I really do. Let's see. Yeah, we shouldn't have another test at the bottom of the wedge. We really shouldn't. If we do, I expect it to fall through. And if it falls through, we have our major level right below it. So if you want to start adding position now, it would not be necessarily a bad idea, but do it in small increments. So what I want to see to be confident, right, is I want to see something like this. I want to see a clear break of the wedge, okay? Then I want to see it come down here and retest. Now it doesn't always retest exactly. It may come down here and then break again, right? So the areas you want to buy when it breaks out of here on volume. When it busts out of here, you want to buy, right? You don't buy up here. You buy like right at the break. When it comes down here again, you buy again down here, add a little more to my position. And then whenever you get above this level with high volume, you buy again. Okay? This is how you play falling wedges. Okay? So yeah, get above here, buy. Come down here. Anywhere in here you want to ladder bids. Anywhere in here, just ladder bids, let them sit there. Now, if you fall below this trend line, that's when you want to just go ahead and bail. And then if you get above this level, that's when you buy again. So look, how are we doing on the low time frame? Let's go to a different chart. I don't like this one. Coinbase, this is fine. Yeah, that works. And then over here, that's where the weird part comes in. I'm going to go ahead and just say there to there. I'm just going to say that for now. This is what I'm looking for right here. All right, so we're on this. So you guys can see the high time frame, what we're looking at, why I have these lines drawn. And so no matter what, even if the low one may not be right, even though even if we drop from here, it may not be great. Like, I really want to see it bust above here, though, right? Because this right here is not that solid of an area. I'm not entirely sure if this one is that, or instead it's actually this, because so this can touch again, right? So it's a little bit tough to understand which one it is. The point is, I think it's this. I think this makes a lot more sense. The structure looks better. There we go. Uh-oh. All right, we're getting some, we're starting to pop up a little bit. If you're wrong, we dropped to 30 or 28, it won't take long to recover. Miss out by waiting for the absolute bottoms, the worst maybe converse. Yeah, however, okay, here's the thing, though. You got to be careful on that. If we lose 28,000, like, that would be concerning for me because a lot of my biases would no longer be in existence. The reasons why I'm bullish are only valid because of our current position. Because if we do, let's say we do bust down from here. Let's go my daily. Like, one of my big biases right now is because we have a daily bullish divergence, right? And right now, our previous low be right here, right? And the other low that it coincides with is right here, okay? However, if we drop below here, this RSI is going to curve down. And if it curves down from here, it's damn near guaranteed that we will absolutely, like, let me rephrase this. Let me put it like this. If this price drops from here, oh, damn it. It's not too high of a time frame, I think. Okay, if it drops from here, right, this RSI is also going to drop, okay, like that. And when it drops below here, this is no longer a daily bullish divergence, and a big reason as to why I do like this level, because we have a lower low here, or I'm sorry, a lower low here compared to here, which it also is a higher low on RSI, right? And if you watch the 8 reasons video, it's making a lot of sense. But if we make another low from here, that's going to basically invalidate my bullish divergence, which is a massive reason why I'm so bullish. It's also going to invalidate rec proof. There it is. It's also going to invalidate this chart, which I'm using right now. It's also going to invalidate my Wyckoff schematic 1 chart, right? It's going to invalidate this as well. Okay, because it's a spring, a test, then a higher high. Well, if we have a spring, a test, then a lower high, this doesn't make sense anymore. Phase C no longer is valid, and then it will look more like a distribution chart rather than an accumulation chart. That is concerning. Okay, Wyckoff distribution schematic. Right? So then you have the spring, then you have a lower low. When you have a lower low, that's when you get concerned, and that's whenever it could keep dropping down. So right now it's accumulation, but if we lose another level, then it looks like distribution, in which case then it looks bad, okay? And that's the overall point I'm trying to make there. So the only reason that's why I'm buying at this level is because so many of my indicators are showing that it looks really good at this level. But we're not that far from my indicators being invalidated, in which case I would not be interested in buying. And that's also a very dangerous thing to say, brother. With the price already being this low, unless we're in a bear market, like, if it drops any further than this, like, this is technically a bear market, okay? Like, there's no other way to look at this. Because here's my question for you. What indicates a bear market? I want you to give me your answer. Like, guys in the chat, tell me, what is a bear market? What is the definition of bear market? And if you go online and Google it, I'm going to get mad at you guys. Give me your own definition of what a bear market is, and then we're going to talk about it, all right? Because it's actually a very important thing to understand. What is a bear market? There's a little bit of a delay, so I'm waiting until you guys answer. What is a bear market? I think CB's already gotten this chat before, so if he says something, I'm going to ignore it. He's probably going to cheat. Higher highs. There he is. No, that's a bull market. Look at that. CB, man, you're killing me. That's a bull market. But yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Higher highs and higher lows, right? So a bear market is when you have lower highs and lower lows. There you are. Price action on a longer time frame. Exactly. Price action on a longer time frame, which is also market structure, right? What time frame do you need to consider yourself in a bear market, right? So like, let's talk about this real quick. I'm looking the price. Let's do this. I'm going to put an alert real quick. So if it breaks above, I know. I'm going to put an alert at 6, 7, 7. All right, that works. And then I'm going to do another alert at 32. Let's do 32,100. Yeah, 32,100. All right, so point. Perfect. All right, so we have 2 alerts set. One breaking out of the triangle, one breaking below. So now we can go do other stuff while it will notify me if we do something crazy. All right, so when you're looking at that, okay, bear market, okay, you're absolutely right. You have to think of what time frame of a bear market are you in, all right? So a bear market is this. This is what a bear market actually is. You have a high, a low, a lower high, and as soon as you break below here with volume and close below it, that's a bear market. This is, by definition, a bear market. You have a high, a lower high, and a lower low. This is a bear market, right? And the exact same thing on a bull market, but in reverse. When you have a low, a high, a higher low, and a higher high, this is a bull market, okay? Bear market, bull market. Too easy, right? So let's go back over here and look at what happened. And when is a, and this is the absolute high of Bitcoin, right? We know this. This is the high. If you sold right here, you're a genius. If you bought right here, you're a dum-dum, right? So let's talk about it. We're on the 4-hour chart right now. When did we have a bear market on the 4-hour chart? Well, we have a high, a low, a lower high right here, right? Makes sense? So right when we got below this low right here, this is a bear market, right? Does that make sense? I hope so, because that's technically what it is, right? This is a bear market. So as soon as we got below around 60,000 on the 4-hour time, this is a bear market, right? Let's go to the daily. There you are. I mean, it's the same basic thing on this one as well. No, it's a little different. So we have a high. Let's see, I'm gonna do this. A little weird on this one. You can do that, and then that, right? You can do this again like that, same thing. Or if you want to be more of a contrarian, you can also make it like this. So you can say like, this is your high, this is your low, this is your higher high, and then once you bust around there, that's your low, right? So at 50,000, you have your bear market on Bitcoin on the daily chart. Makes sense? So even though we came up here and we tried to make a higher high, did we do it? Did we make a higher high? No, we continued on down. See that? So we've had a bear market ever since 51,000 at the daily time frame. Let's go to the weekly, or let's go to the 3-day. Okay, you have this right here, right? High, low, higher high. As soon as you got below here, around 46,000. This is now a bear market on a 3-day, and the weekly is probably pretty damn similar. Well, actually, it's, yeah, high, low, higher, high, higher, low. Yeah, so around the same area. So, oh my gosh, okay, so right around here, about 46,000. So on the weekly time frame, we are still in a bear market. Does that make sense? Like what expectations are you looking for a bear market? Like, we are on a bear market on a weekly time frame. There's no other way to look at this that's reasonable. Now, if you want to say a bear market on the monthly, sure, I get you that, because all you got right now is you have a high, a low, right? A low. We haven't even made a higher high yet, right? And this is my expectation. Make this very clear. I think that we very well may go into a bear market on the monthly, because it may come down there, retrace up to one of my levels, 45,000, 50,000, 56,000, right? And then we may go to the depths of hell. And if we drop below here, then we'd be on a bear market on the monthly, right? So right now, though, we're only, I say only, we're only on a bear market on the weekly, but still, that's still pretty damn concerning. You know what I mean? So if we do drop any lower, like, we're still at the same level. We're still in a bear market on those different time frames. All right, cool. I think I'm done with that little rant, I guess. Let's do this first. Thank you, Taran. Thank you, CB guys. I really do appreciate it. Obviously, I'm trying to grow this thing. It's been a little bit of a ride, nothing too crazy, but this isn't my first stream or Twitch or YouTube and stuff to actually build. I don't know if you guys are aware, or I know definitely Linty knows this, but my brother actually is a big streamer, and I'm his brother. So his name is RTO. My name is RTBro, right? He's streaming right now. This is my brother. If you guys want to go harass him, I'd appreciate it. So RTO is streaming on YouTube right now, and I'm streaming as well. So RTO and RTBro. Pretty fun, right? So he has 38,000 subscribers on there. He also has RTO Academy, which is another channel he does. League of Legends streamer. So yeah, I helped grow his channel. I did all the marketing for him. So I know what it takes and all the work you have to put into it to make a YouTube channel successful. So, yeah. All right, cool. That's that. Now let's talk about this. What is my prediction for the rest of the month of Bitcoin? Pretty much this. This is the low. Okay, Steven, right now, this is the low. Either this is the low, right where we're at right now, and this right here was the low for the month of July, okay? $32,206. That might have been the low for July. Oh, wait, no, it went lower. $32,082 was the low for July, okay? Or it's going to drop into my region right here, my buy region, between essentially 31.5 up to 32,000. Okay, it's going to drop right into there, and then it's going to pop up. The point is, this is the low it's already in, or this is the low right in here. The point is, we are damn close. Okay, and once we do get busted above here, we have this falling wedge that I think we definitely could bust above here if we get a strong enough reaction. And I think we're going to melt this range completely to the upside. I'm very confident in this, guys. So, like, that is how close we are. Right in this area. So we have like a, let's do the bottom side of the range, the top side we're at right now. We are within 3.62% from the low on Bitcoin. And like, I'm really damn confident. And if we don't bounce at this point, then basically all of my biases are totally screwed. All right, I'm just completely wrong. That's how confident I am. Okay, like, make this very clear. I think it is that serious. I think we are that close to the bottom, and we might already be at the bottom. As far as how quickly we break up, personally, I think it's going to be very violent. I really do. I think it's going to be Basically, what's going to happen, in my opinion, it's going to be something like this. Remember this whole craziness right here? I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Okay? We're consolidating, we break up, and we just go on a freaking tear. And then we make our wave 5. And then once our wave 5 is over, we go into the depths of hell. Okay? Let me say that again. Once our wave 5 is done, we are going to go into the depths of hell. Okay? Like, I think Bitcoin will have its all-time high for the immediate to long-term future right here. Okay? Whatever level we get to after we bust above here, this will be the high of Bitcoin for the foreseeable future. Okay? I honestly do believe that. Now, why? Right? That's the big question. Why is that the all-time high level? Let's go over that real quick, actually. Really want to show you real quick. BLV or BLX chart. Okay, BLX is the Brave New Coin Liquid Index for Bitcoin. This is the all-time one. It's a composite of the entire existence of Bitcoin. If you go to the log chart, it makes it a lot more easy to read. And I'm sure you guys have seen this chart if you've ever seen anyone do a analysis of Bitcoin, okay? So the reason why I think this is the bottom, okay, is because of this simple fact right here. If you go to the Elliott wave, okay, I believe this was wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and then this will be wave 5. Okay, right there. I don't know if it's going to go up to here to 300,000. Not sure if it's going to be right here. The point is, this is, in my opinion, the macro cycle of Bitcoin. Okay, Elliott wave teaches us that that cycles happen in 5 wave structures. That's 1, and you subdivide it into wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, A, B, C, or yeah, A, B, C. Oh God, I've done this before. Basically, you have a WXY correction, then you have the wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Okay? And after this is over, what happens on this pattern? You're going to have an ABC, not ABCD, an ABC correction. Go right here. A, B, C. And usually it's going to be a Fibonacci retracement of the entire structure, which would be Fibonacci retracement from here to here. Okay. Take off the log chart. Let's say it got up to like 183,000. Sure. Awesome, right? Wave 2, wave 3, and then basically you're going to come back down into a 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, which is around where our current all-time high is if it's at here. Okay, there you go. So this is what my expectations are for Bitcoin. Okay. That's basically it right here. Let's go back to the log chart and you guys can see it. There we go. That's basically what we're looking for right here. Okay. Like, I think this makes the most sense. This would be our wave 5 and A, B, C, and basically we retrace back to our current levels. There we go. That's my expectation for this movement. And I think that this right here will take years. This will be a multi-year bear market for Bitcoin. There we go. So that's my expectation. But the point here is that we still have the end of the 5th wave to go. All you can count right now is a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. This is a wave 4. And then we have a wave 5 to finish up our macro super cycle for Bitcoin. But yeah, we still are missing our 5th wave. No matter how you count this at this point, we're missing our 5th wave. So because of that, I do expect one more increase. Yeah, there we are. I hope that answered you guys' questions on why I believe what I believe. And of course, all of my other analysis, because Elliott Wave is just one of the many tools that I use right now, right? It's one of the many tools I use. On top of the Bitcoin halving schedule, sure, man. I honestly, here's the thing, CB. Remember, what do I trade? Charts, technical analysis. Do I give an ever-loving shit about fundamentals or news? No, I don't, right? I don't mean to be mean to you by any means. It's not my goal here, right? Just understand that, sure, is that possible? Absolutely, right? Fundamental analysis only. I only focus on what the charts tell me and nothing else. That keeps me unbiased in my assessment. So, but yeah. Was it shorter? Honestly, I don't even know realistically. Let's go back to BLX. I'm curious. You have piqued my curiosity, sir. Let's do a date range. I don't use this very often, but let's do as a date range. Here to here, then from here to here, and then from here to, let's say, here. You know what? It is shorter, but look at that. The first one was really long. The second one was shorter than the first one. So wouldn't it make sense that the last one would be shorter? Yeah, that makes sense, right? Like, doesn't it? Or am I going crazy? I think it does. I think it makes sense. I don't have a problem with this. Yeah, it definitely is shorter in days, but I mean, yeah. I think this is just one massive bull cycle, a bear market, a massive bull cycle, a bear market, and a massive bull cycle. And that would be my fifth wave. Now, fifth waves can extend, right? Like we've talked about that in the past. So is it possible it just completely overshadows everything? Yes, but I don't think it's going to. Now, something else I'm going to show you guys. If you go to the Bitcoin technical chart and go to the total 2 chart, which is, yeah, go to the total 2 chart, which is over here, I'm going to show you something else. So this is all crypto minus Bitcoin, right? So with Bitcoin included, it looks a lot different, right? But when you take out and you just have, well, you don't have crypto or Bitcoin in here. Here's the thing, and this is the thing that really is surprising to me. Okay, how would you count this on an Elliott wave structure? This is what really blows my mind. I don't see how you could count this as a fifth wave right now. It doesn't make sense to me. The only way I can count this as a 1, a 2, and this being the third. You see what I mean? I don't see any way to really count this as anything but this if you do the same sort of structure. So we have the fourth, and then we have the fifth, and of course the fifth would extend, right? And this to me makes sense in my assessment because I do think that Bitcoin is outdated and I think it will crash and burn. And so basically after this third wave happens, Bitcoin goes off into oblivion, and then for the fifth wave of the alts, some other coin takes over and dominates the chart. I think that makes a lot of sense, brother. Hey, you as well, Jerry. All right, have it going, dude. Absolutely, man. Enjoy dinner with the fam. I think my wife's getting pissed because I'm still on, so I'm probably gonna get off pretty soon. But yeah, like I see this as like it's really hard for me to justify this being the fifth wave on altcoins like you easily can for Bitcoin. Like you can look at this, like that's easily a 1, 2, a 3, right? But it doesn't look the same way. So hmm. Still in this pattern, guys, but it looks good. We're getting some volume too, actually. Ooh. We are getting volume right now. Bitstamp, actually. I don't want to look at this. Coinbase. Better. More like I expected. I mean, also it could just be the fact that things happen a lot quicker, right? There's a lot more news and media attention on Bitcoin, and so people make their decisions about Bitcoin a lot quicker, right? With the advent of the internet, or the popularity of the internet and news media coverage and things like that, I think that the adoption cycle is happening quicker with Bitcoin, right? The boom and bust cycles, I think they're happening a lot quicker. So, which makes sense, I believe, because there's a lot more attention in it. Yeah, guys, I think this is it shouldn't retest this at all. If this gets down here, I would definitely be looking for our other buy positions down lower. I want to see it bust to the upside really, really quick. All right, what were you posting to me, brother? General chat. Oh, that's right. You did actually show this. Okay, let's look at this real quick. But yeah, Ivan was showing this on to me earlier, and is there like a yeah? So basically, what he has here is he's showing the Fibonacci extension ratios, and when he extends it out, yeah, essentially what's going on is it shows a retest of each one of the top sides. And it looks like right now we have done a proper retest of the 1.618 region for a continuation to the upside. So it comes up here from the original to the top, goes to the 1.618, retest, continues up. From the top to the bottom, it once again comes up here, tests the 1.618, continues up, comes down here from the bottom to the top, tests the 1.618, continues the upside. That's what his justification is. And yeah, it makes sense, man. It really does. I like this, man. This makes a lot of sense. Did you find this yourself, or was this someone else who found it and you're just copying it? I'm legitimately curious. I'm not like mad at you by any means. This is actually really, really cool, and I really do hope that people see this because it does make a lot of sense, man. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense, bro. Honestly, it does. Yeah, post for Twitter. You're right, brother. But at the same time, though, I want to make sure it's his and not somebody else's, right? I don't want to copy from somebody else and be like, oh, yeah, you copied that from so and so. And I'm like, oh, did I? I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to. Okay, you copied it? Yeah. So I want to check for him, man. You're good. It's a really nice find, though. All right, guys. Bitcoin is looking really good right now. Yeah, this looks really good. I think that we are probably ready for a breakout. I really think we are. We're ready for a breakout. So if you look at this, and this is really diving in the weeds, right? But you have this consolidation cluster. It's probably an hour chart. Yeah, there it is right there. Okay. So we closed this hour candle above, and like 14 seconds ago, we closed this hour candle above this breaker, which is actually a bullish sign. So I think we're about to pop the upside. I'm going to give it a very high likelihood we're about to pop the upside. Yeah, very high likelihood. I think it's about to happen. No, that makes a lot of sense, though, Ivan. It really does. So does that make sense, though, guys? We have this hourly candle. I want to see, and obviously it's an hourly candle, right? So hourly candles can have a lot of deviation. That's totally fine. But we did get an hourly close above this level. So because we got an hourly close above here, the only way to invalidate this candle close is to close the next candle underneath it. So right now, whatever happens, I don't care about, because that's just noise at this point. Because if you're disciplined and focused on your breaker levels and only care about opens and closes, then whatever happens in between candles doesn't matter. So yeah, I think we're about to pop the upside. I really do. No. All right. Yeah, we're doing good, guys. I'm pretty happy right now. What is he talking about? I'm really curious what he's talking about on here. I don't know. All right, either way, let's see this pop up, guys. Yeah, who are some big streamer or not streamers, but influencers on Twitter you guys think I should follow? Anyone you guys are like, oh man, this guy's underrated or something? I wanna follow some guys that are really really good but like are underrated. Let's see, what are we looking at? I'm probably way over analyzing this right now, but market's very boring right now, and I want to see some action. Nope. There you go. I think that's a better fit. Yeah, it's a better fit. Come on. Any coins, chart requests you guys want right now? I have some free time because we're sort of waiting on it right now. I really think that we're about ready for a pop up. What am I streaming for? Really curious at this point. What am I streaming for? What are we at? I'm not even sure. Really curious at this point. Probably a lot. I don't know how to check. Oh, there it is. 41 minutes. Oh, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Oh my God, my wife's gonna kill me. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off, guys. I think my wife's gonna kill me if I don't get off really soon. So I'm gonna let you guys go. You guys know what's going on. I have this falling wedge happening, and then of course I have this as well. These are my 2 levels. Definitely watching them. That's it, guys. Everything else doesn't even matter at this point. So I'll let you guys go. Yeah, it's like 5 o'clock. I'm gonna get off so my wife didn't kill me, but probably gonna kill me anyway. That's fine. So, well, it was enjoyable like always. I hope you guys learned some stuff today. I hope you guys are able to take something from what happened today. You guys are going to see my rationality and stuff. I did a few coin reviews, but I think I'm going to get off and spend time with my wife. It is actually my wife's and mine anniversary tomorrow. So I very much doubt that I'll be on, but I'm sure I'll be posting on Twitter. So be aware. Tomorrow, my wife and I's anniversary. So I will be probably on a little bit, maybe, but I'm going to spend time with her and probably ignore most of the trading for tomorrow. So there you go. That's what I want to do. Save that, and I'm good to go. All right. Well, have a good one, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Follow me on Discord. Make sure you're on Twitter. I will update you guys there. All right. Discord and Twitter. Make sure you're on both of those. I update both of those. You guys need to be in though, okay? I have a badass Discord server. You guys all need to be in, all right? It's super, super amazing. I put a lot of time and effort into it. So, yep. Make sure to do that. And I will go ahead and let you guys go. Have a good one, guys. Deuces, boys.